With the recent news of some older maps coming to Battlefield 6, it has me thinking, what are some other things I'd love to see from previous Battlefield games? Of course, I'd love to see some brand new maps, weapons and vehicles, but DICE could benefit from releasing some remastered old content, just to get a bit more content out there. Starting off with maps, I'd love to see a couple of the Battlefield 3 maps. Some of the DLC maps were wildly underused and a huge part of the community back in the day. You obviously have the mainstays like Caspian Border, Damavan Peak, Operation Metro, Nashar Canals and Gulf of Oman, but I'd love to see some more niche maps like Terran Highway, Bandar Desert, Scene Crossing, Albers Mountains, those sort of more niche maps that were great back in the day. It might be nostalgia speaking, but Battlefield 3 specifically feels like it had a goldmine for great maps. I can't remember there being too many maps from Battlefield 3 that sucked to play, even the close quarters DLC maps. Alongside these Battlefield 3 maps, we need some Battlefield 4 maps as they were massive in size. I'd love to see Goldman Highway, Paracel Storm when they finally add back naval combat, Flood Zone being a personal favourite, and of course fan favourite maps like Siege of Shanghai. Onto weapons, I'd love to see the AEK, AN94, FAMAS, AKS-74U rifles, the 93R and G18 pistols, the ASVAL PDW, DAL-12 and USAS-12 shotguns, especially with frag rounds if you know you know. I was also a massive fan of the M40, L96 and JNG90. These snipers were always fun to play around with. Most importantly though, I think we need to bring back the Shorty 12G from Battlefield 4. That thing was so fun to use. Battlefield 4 had a wealth of vehicles that they could implement into the current maps, namely the hovercraft, the A10 Warthog, the jet ski, the scout helis, and some different types of jeeps just to spice things up. If we're especially lucky, we might even get the attack boats in Season 3 when they bring out naval combat. I know I mostly touched on Battlefield 3 and 4 in this video, but what things would you love to see from older Battlefield games in BF6? Stay tuned for more.